Welcome to the aowhodis podcast. I'm Alexander. He's Owen. We are usually fishing.
That's right.
We're usually fishing. The whole point of this podcast is we're fishing. And so we
are not fishing today.
today.
Yeah, we're in a different location today.
We're at my cousin's third floor. So niche.
Yeah, very homely.
So niche.
I like it though. I like the comfy couch. I think that's something we can incorporate more.
So much more.
I wouldn't be mad if we had a comfy couch.
Let's bring a portable couch with us every single time.
Mm-hmm. That'd be nice. It's almost too comfy. I'm about to fall asleep. But
yeah. Before the podcast, he was like, just like barely holding on.
I'm so dramatic, but I was like,
we have so much to film tonight. We have this podcast, another podcast, and then like 3 video segments.
That's right.
But I'm leveling up in the world. I got a notebook, and so now I have notes that I can take during the podcast and pre-notes that I can have discussion starters in case the podcast ever goes dark. But
making me look bad, man.
Yeah. I saw Chris Williamson have it on his iPad Pro, and I'm like, well, hold on.
Oh, really?
Let me use a notebook, and then I'll get there when I get there.
Yeah.
But I know you had a starter.
Yeah, well, it's pretty much, it ties back into why I'm so tired, because Halloween was not yesterday, but the night before that, and we're in college, so Halloween's a little bit more than just getting dressed up. For some people, I don't know if you did get dressed up, but. We did a little thing in our apartment, and we went until like 5 something in the morning, and so I'm just a little bit gassed. But it was a good Halloween. At college, it's a little bit interesting. The cliche, there's a lot of stereotypes there. That's definitely true. At least the college I go to, you'll see a lot of costumes. You'll see a lot of unsober people, and I don't know. It's a lot of fun. But that was my experience. How was it at yours?
Yeah, my experience is pretty similar as far as like the stereotype goes.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same. It's college is going to be college. Like if you're going into college and you're like, I wonder what it's going to be like, it's exactly what you think it's going to be like. And we're Halloween was on a Thursday this year.
Yeah.
We weren't even here we're working Halloween. We're here. We're Halloween weekend. We're together doing videos. And
That's
so
right.
we're not even there for Halloween weekend. So truly like, next year Halloween's gonna be on a Friday, so it'll be a little different. But the stereotype's definitely true. I kept it a little more low key. I was just with a couple friends. We went to a football game. That was that night. That was fun. And then we just kind of hung out at the dorm. Didn't really do any dressing up.
Yeah.
Just kind of kept it low key.
That's fair. I feel like Halloween in general is getting more low key. Like I don't see as many people out trick or treating. Well, obviously at college, you're not gonna see that, but. I feel like I was talking to my parents, and they were living in a neighborhood, and they said there were like 2 or 3 kids that pulled up.
Yeah, my parents had like
and
maybe
that's
3.
sad to me.
Yeah.
What changed? Because even like my generation, I sound that and I sound so old, I know, but I'm technically not the youngest anymore. So even my generation, I still went out and trick or treated. Like I went trick or treated with you a while ago. So.
Yeah, multiple times.
That's right.
I trick or treated probably until like 11th grade, and that was that's kind of long, but
Right. Like kids just aren't even going out anymore.
No, I think it's a COVID thing they just kind of retained. You know what I mean? Like
Could be
and also there's a joke like people are just on their phones, but it's like true. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
that's sad. You'd rather stay inside. And also this year I've seen a lot of people just taking like the whole bowls of candy. I know that's always common. That's always every year, but like especially this year, people are just mean. I don't know what it is. 2024.
I don't know, dude. 2024. It's crazy. It's almost over.
R.I.P. Halloween.
Rest in peace Halloween forever, dude.
Yeah.
It's almost over though.
Really?
Dude, it's November.
Yeah. Oh God. Do they even do Halloween in other countries? I think it's just an American thing.
Where did Halloween come from?
That's what I don't know actually. That's a good question. Write that down. I'm not sure. I thought it was American because like I used to see like people made fun of it in other countries. So if we lose it, it's done for. Halloween is done for forever.
America's holding on.
And then we can start Christmas season. With no Halloween, we can start Christmas 2 months earlier.
Let's get this. I'm actually curious your thoughts, everybody. When does Christmas season start?
Mm-hmm.
I am a proponent for the following.
Mm-hmm.
Holiday season starts a couple days before Halloween. You're getting ready. You're getting all excited to dress up. You're figuring out your costume.
Sure.
Maybe like a week or 2 before Halloween starts. So maybe not a couple days, a week or 2.
Sure.
And then Halloween. That's the first holiday of the holiday season. You're in it. After Halloween, November to November 25th or whenever Thanksgiving is, that is fall season. You're in fall. The leaves are falling.
Yeah, okay.
And it's a great time. You're chilling. School's kind of wrapping up, but it's like you're kind of not in the stage of like wrapping up, but you're like wrapping up the wrap up. You know what I mean? It's like you're halfway through the semester. Midterms are over. You're ready to go. Thanksgiving is coming up. You're looking forward to Thanksgiving. It is the fall season. It's the fall season. Now, don't open your mouth. Oh, okay. You can open your mouth.
I mean,
Okay.
I agree with you. I think it's the fall season.
Hold the phone. Now give the phone to me.
Okay.
Furthermore, after Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, the second day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday needs to, Black Friday is Black Friday. The day after Black Friday, Christmas season all day. Christmas season through the 25th.
No way. Black Friday is part of the Christmas season. What do you think they're discounting it
You're right.
for?
I recant my previous day. You're right.
Right.
You're right. Black Friday is a part of the Christmas season. Black Friday is day one Christmas season.
Oh, so that's your
Yeah.
That's the start. When's Black Friday?
The day after Thanksgiving. Friday.
Oh.
Thanksgiving's on a Thursday.
Okay. Well, but the thing is, like, they're already doing Christmas music in the stores. Like, we just got out of the store, and they were playing Christmas music.
No,
they had Christmas
brother.
decorations.
They had Christmas
Loved it, by
decorations.
the
They
way.
played Christmas music. Hated it, by the way. It's November 2nd.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I don't know. I like Christmas.
I like Christmas too, but after Thanksgiving, you're undermining Thanksgiving and overmining Christmas.
Okay, what? Like, I get Thanksgiving, but like, how are you supposed to celebrate that other than on the day? Other than being like, yeah,
How are
be,
you supposed to
be
celebrate
thankful,
Christmas?
whatever, blah, 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 blah.
No.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving is not about being thankful.
Yeah, no, bro.
you
Name
stupid?
3 Thanksgiving songs, and you got it.
It doesn't-
There are no Thanksgiving celebrations. Yeah, be thankful.
Turkey in the
whatever.
pear tree.
Thanksgiving, yeah. Okay, that's gotta be. Okay.
The turkey who stole Christmas.
Yeah. Okay.
And I don't even know any other
Don't
Christmas
do
songs.
it.
Turkey tell me.
Yeah.
Santa tell me. Turkey tell me.
Nah, nice.
You see what I did
Yeah.
there? Replace
Turkey
the Santa
Claus
with
is coming to town.
Turkey Claus. Yeah, that was a funnier one. See what
Yeah.
you did there. But yeah, I mean, I'm curious your guys' thoughts. Please throw it in the comments below. But I am a big proponent of that, and I will let you talk now because I.
Okay, I'm just noticing this now, but that is a crazy hole in your sock.
Oh shoot! I'm sorry.
I don't think this is
My
a change
fault.
of subject, but I don't know if I've ever seen you with like actual socks.
Without holes in them?
Without hole. I saw you with new socks and they had a hole in them. How'd you get
These
a hole
are
in
new
a
socks.
hole?
You know the socks that I was going crazy about? I bought some new socks a couple
these.
weeks ago, or like a month ago.
Yeah,
I
months.
bought them like with him. Actually, we were working in this room a couple months
Yeah,
ago.
that's the socks I was talking about.
And those were the socks. And then I had them right there, and I was pumped for these socks. Like, they were nice socks. These are the socks. And I was like, no holes. It's gonna be great. And then somehow a hole appeared. I don't know how that's possible.
How are you walking that you're getting big holes like
That's
that?
a good
bro?
question. I
'Cause-
truly don't know. It
like,
just happens.
It's using the same amount of time. Like, we're using them the same amount of time. Yours just degrade faster.
I truly don't. Like, I couldn't. It's just supernatural occurrence. You know what I mean? Like, I truly do not know.
That's fair. Maybe you're just a crazy walker. D1 walker.
Maybe. Do you? I don't know, dude. I broke my toe.
Do you be walking to class or do you take the bus?
Oh, I'm walking.
Really?
Yeah, the buses at my school take so many detours that it's just exactly
It's
the same.
not worth
Me and
it.
my friend timed it. I was on the bus. He was on the
Walking.
ground.
Nice.
And it was the same time. Exactly.
Really?
Like, basically 15 minutes from end to end.
Interesting.
Like, basically the exact
Yeah.
like by like a couple seconds.
Interesting. Because my roommates, they got like, one of my roommates got an electric scooter, and recently my other roommate got an electric like full bike and everything, and so it's been really nice. Like, I've been taking him to the gym, and they look, he might be worth it. Electric scooters, bro, 20 miles an hour.
Yeah, I think they're sick. How much are they? 500, 600?
400, something like that.
Or, dude, I think they're awesome. I just like the exercise.
I like walking too,
truly.
but
yeah, I actually really enjoy walking.
I think that I would probably explore campus more if I had that thing.
The scooter?
It's so like
I don't know,
therapeutic,
dude. I'm kind of opposite.
I mean, you're just sitting there, just
Oh, sure.
had the wind in your face. You're listening to music, and you can just go around campus without like breathing heavy or doing nothing. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like I'm a walker. I like walking too. I don't have an electric scooter, but I tried it, and it's awesome.
Oh yeah,
And then I could actually like not leave freaking 30 minutes before class. I could just leave like 5 minutes like he does.
Yeah, 30 minutes before class.
Yeah.
How far away is your class?
Like
How slow walker? are you?
20 minutes.
20 minutes away.
Something like that.
Really?
Yeah, you've been there before.
I mean, It's not 20 minutes away.
Well, it's freaking 5 minutes to get out of the apartment alone.
Oh, you're right.
With how long it takes to get the elevator.
Yeah.
And so I could down the stairs, but
I don't know. There's just something about like
crossing
getting
the
a
street.
nice crew neck on, some sweatpants,
And walking.
some socks with holes in them,
Yeah.
shoes, backpack on, and just walking. You know what I mean? That was actually when I was first coming to college. I was really excited to just
walk,
have a backpack on and just start walking. I don't know why.
No headphones?
No,
Nice.
no. Sometimes, but I try not to. It really
Me
does
too.
depend.
Me too.
But I do like to. I don't know.
Every once in a while, I'll get some like over-the-ear ones, like noise canceling and everything. Mm-hmm. They're worth it. I think noise canceling headphones are.
Oh, dude,
worth
AirPod Pro, second generation.
You and Apple.
Dude,
Bro, pull up the exact.
AirPod Pro second generations, their noise canceling is so good.
Really?
And then they have a transparency mode.
Interesting. What is transparency mode?
It
Non-noise canceling. They just turn it off. That's not a different mode.
listen. So there's like noise canceling. Dude, MKBHD would be so proud.
Okay.
Do you know him?
Chris Brownlee.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's noise canceling, right? Noise cancels.
Sure.
And then there's off. It just turns
No noise canceling, right?
And then there's transparency mode where it uses the speakers from the AirPods to feed in sound. And it's almost like you're not even wearing the AirPods at all.
Mm-hmm. My headphones have that. They're really cool.
They're epic, but
like
AirPods do it better.
Yeah. Well, have you even tried my headphones?
No.
I've got Bose Quiet Comfort 2s, and they're amazing.
I got the AirPod.
It's got
second
the same thing as transparency. I didn't even know what it was called, but it had that.
Oh, sure.
It's really cool. I like hearing like everything going around you, but through your headphones. It's very interesting. Kind of tickles your ears a little bit, but
yeah. I mean, dude, but like I'm a proponent of AirPods only because like they're so small. They're right here, and then they're just in your ear, and it's just gone.
Yeah,
the
that's
sound's
nice.
just gone. It's so nice.
Yeah, I see a lot of people wearing them in class though, and I think that's dangerous.
I think that's I don't know. I think it's also disrespectful.
Disrespectful too.
Disrespectful, and I also think you're like, I mean, we talked about this last podcast, like joy being in the moment.
Yeah.
Like, you're completely detract yourself from the moment.
100%.
For what? You know what I mean?
Like, what are you even going to college for if you're just gonna sit there and watch TikTok the whole class?
You're paying to be there, and then also talking
That's
to people in class.
And I understand that like not all of the information is you're gonna like or even be on the test, but I don't know. Enjoy learning.
Yeah, if not anything else, to talk to other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's why you're there.
And like I'll be looking up. I'll be watching the teacher and everything. I'll look around the classroom and there's like maybe 2 or 3 people who actually have their heads up, and that's kind of sad to me. Like the teacher is just sitting there, just looking at the top of their heads. You know, they're all looking down. Like that must be really sad to see as a teacher. That must. I think I would take that. Like I'd feel bad at myself if I was doing that. Like I wasn't able to engage these kids, and you know it's not always the teacher's fault, and sometimes it is, but I think that's just sad.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I definitely think I think that there's a way to do it though. Mm-hmm. So I have 2 different teachers for 2 different classes. And
nice.
Yeah, and so one of them has a really strong accent, just reads off of a slide and doesn't really do too much. Nobody pays attention in the class, but another one doesn't have a strong accent, which I understand you can't really control that. Doesn't have a strong accent, is very outspoken, has opinions, makes jokes, involves the class,
right.
And then the class involves back.
Exactly.
Right? And so, and they also ask interesting questions. They ask very controversial questions. It's subject matter is very different. So the teacher who's more outspoken does have an advantage, but it's like there is a way to do it. And
I
so
agree.
when teacher A, the teacher of the bad class, slideshows guy, when he asks the class a question, nobody answers, and he just sits there for truly a minute and a half.
It's awkward, yeah.
Silence.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't answer either, to be fair. And so it's like, you know what I mean? But
I'll be watching, but I don't answer.
I'd be eye contact is there. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I'm sitting there like, what do you think? Yeah.
But
tell me.
No answers.
Yeah.
And so he just stops and he continues. But this other teacher is really, really good at making sure the class is involved. Actually, this is what I really appreciate. She makes a point to every time a student raises their hand, she says, "Hey, what's your name?" before she even asks a question. And she said the first day of class, I like to know people's names. And so she tries to learn every single person's name in the class. She's very, very good. And so there's a way to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I think as a teacher, that's definitely something to think about. I wonder if a lot of the teachers are aware that. I mean, I'm curious how it's thought about on the teacher's side, just doing straight slideshows. Because I have some older teachers who kind of have tenure, and they're just like, they go through the day. They're just gonna do their slideshows. They made that
Sure.
20 years ago. They're going in. They're getting paid. They're leaving. And so I think a lot of teachers are kind of aware of the fact that they do that, and they don't really
They just
mind
don't
it
care.
that much, right? And so I'm curious how many teachers are really like that now, because I feel like a lot of the new teachers coming in, they are a lot more aware of that, and they're trying to be more not inclusive, but engaging.
It definitely is the older teachers that will read off the slideshows more because they have a lot of. I mean, you said like tenure. I'm not entirely sure what that is, but I assume it's like the likelihood that I don't know what is tenure.
From what I know, I think it's basically just you get to a certain point in one company where you stayed for so long that you're probably you're not gonna get fired anymore. You're gonna get paid a certain amount until you retire, and that's good.
So the reason professors curve is because there's a minimum standard that their students have to meet for them to be like, okay, the reason that professors curve exams is because there's a minimum standard that the students need to meet for the professor to be seen in a good standing with the school.
Right. It's their incentive for us.
And so that's why they curve. And so if your professor ever says, I'm curving because I really care about you, they're lying. Those pieces of crap.
That's true.
But
what's crazy to me is I don't really fully know why he does this, but I had a teacher, and I've heard this is common as well, where he would make a test and he'd be like, okay, I'm gonna make it so the average of this test should be like 65 to 70. You know what I mean? Like because what had happened was the class average was like an 82, I think, and he was like, the class average is higher than I expected it to be. You guys shouldn't have been getting these good grades. And I was like, what do you mean by that?
interesting.
And that doesn't make sense to me. So apparently, like, you're not supposed to get an A. The class average is supposed to be like some low 70s, and he didn't curve it either. And so that made me curious. Like, what's his goal there? Why should the class not be getting? Why is he not incentivized to give us good grades?
Was he older?
He's older. He's probably mid-40s. He's been working there for years.
That's very interesting.
And I've heard this with other teachers as well, where the class, you're not supposed to get an A. A C is a good grade.
Yeah.
And that's interesting to me. I don't understand that.
It definitely depends. I had a friend who, they were trying to become a doctor, and their med teacher for their med school class, was like, their catchphrase was something like, save a life, fail a pre-med, or something like that. Nice. And so they would try to like rule
That's
out
fair.
the pre-meds.
I get that. I definitely get that.
To make sure that there's like a minimum bar that doctors have to be to. And so the person I was talking to actually really didn't like that, but I actually can kind of respect it from that.
I understand that, especially with saving lives,
Yeah.
Maybe less on like a gen ed class that everybody has to take,
For like pre-meds, yeah.
Yeah, or no, I mean like.
Oh, I'm sorry for your thing. Yeah, no, that was stupid.
For me, like it's just a class that it's just a credit. There's nothing more than that. If I don't know this information, it's not gonna kill a life. So.
Yeah, true.
I didn't get it, but.
Me neither.
You live and you fail.
Yeah.
So.
What are your guys'? I'm curious what your guys' experiences are with teachers. Throw your craziest stories in the description. Facts. We'll read through them. Just so y'all know, we respond to every. Okay, actually, we will. As of recording this, we actually haven't uploaded a thing.
Yeah, we have responded to every one of you guys.
So far. But I mean, yeah, we haven't uploaded a thing so far. We're just kind of stockpiling. It's been wild, hospital visits. You've had your crazy schedule as well, and so it's been bad. But we're getting there. We're trying to stockpile right now, so we have a little bit of leeway to propel us. But it's not for a lack of effort.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't care. You've already seen. But from our perspective, it's tough. But once we do start uploading, we will respond to every single person.
Yeah.
As long as we can do it which will be for a while, because right now we have 0 everything followers, and so
we have 1 Instagram follower.
You.
Yeah. And that random guy we asked.
Yeah.
So.
Dude. Oh, we're a couple.
Yeah, exactly.
We have a couple Instagram followers.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We're kind of famous.
Dude, we kind of are.
We got to change that bio before everybody knows my. I like my joke. Mine's. I think it's right now. It's like, 50% like fishing, 50% catching, 100% lying about it later.
We made new Instagrams for the brand. Like
Yeah.
I was gonna be, Alexander and Owen, for the aowhodis brand, like just strictly for the channel or for the the brand, and mine got banned after nothing. I forget my bio was professional entrepreneur. I got banned. I did that in a photo of just my face, and I got banned.
Yeah, you got banned for not
For life.
posting. Yeah.
It was so weird, and so I'm just like, all right, screw Instagram. I'm gonna use if I go on Instagram, I'm gonna just use my personal Instagram, and it'll be fine. But you do what you want.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't even. We'll see. I haven't been looking at Instagram too much. Like,
No, me neither.
Yeah. That page is kind of just blank right now.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
like it.
I mean, I'm kind of focused more on the together stuff right now.
Yeah. Me too.
With that said, I am curious what you guys want to see content-wise. So, tell us.
Yeah. I mean, I'm curious what content of ours you guys love and which content you guys can pass on and which ones you hate.
That's a good question.
Which content? Yeah.
What do you like about us?
Yeah.
Tell us what you like about us, but also tell us what you don't like.
And then, like, if we have something that's just boring and a waste of time and you don't find it funny, let us know. Because we think it's funny. We think everything we do is funny. Like, we're pretty... We like to laugh a lot, so we'll end up laughing at unfunny things, and we make it mixed up. So just be honest with us. We'll be okay. I can take it. He can take it.
Don't be mean.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Dude,
Just don't say anything bad about me or him. And no, I'm just kidding. You say whatever.
Yeah. Please. No, but please be honest. If you don't like something, let us know. Please. Please.
Yeah. Truly. But going back to it though, you have any crazy teacher stories? I mean, your high school was definitely different. So I don't know if you had an experience like that.
Crazy teacher stories.
I mean, I'm curious how your teachers even were compared to ours, because I mean, you guys had
so I went to a small high
classes,
school,
right? Yeah.
And so it was like we definitely got to know our teachers better, and they got to know us better.
Right.
And so for better or for worse, but it was all in all a pretty good experience. It was a lot harder than normal high schools.
Really?
So my junior year of high school was still the hardest year academically I've ever had to do. Like, it was truly challenging. Like, we were talking about this earlier. I was up until like the sun came up doing schoolwork. Like, I'd come home up until the sun came up doing schoolwork. Come home at like 3, well, like 5, and then working until the sun came up. And like, I have a vivid memory, the sun going up, me going to bed.
Wow.
Neither here nor there. Point is, it was very hard.
Yeah.
And so I'm very grateful for that, because it taught me what how to like actually do schoolwork. And so now in college, it's light work like all day.
Right.
Like I get that done super quick. But I've done crazy one time.
Yeah.
This isn't crazy, but this is kind of funny.
Yeah.
And so I forget what he was doing, but he was drawing on the board. I'm not gonna say the teacher's name, but he probably knows who he is. It was like my only male teacher there, one of two.
Okay.
And so he did two stick figures.
Yeah.
And then he did dotted lines, one pointing down here and one pointing down there by mistake.
Okay.
And so they were both looking at each other's,
Okay.
lower halves.
Yeah.
And then he saw that and he started dying laughing on the, like he saw that and he was on the ground dying with all of us just looking at him.
Is just staring
You
at
know what I
him.
mean? And he just was dying the whole time.
What a guy.
That was the first thing that came to mind.
That's funny. Well, so was that a private school or a public?
Private.
Okay.
Yeah.
After that experience, would you end up putting your kids in public or private, you think?
Good question. Public probably.
Really?
I think
Interesting.
yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't think that me personally, I don't think it really hindered me being in private school, but I do see a lot of some of my classmates and other people who are in private schools do become hindered and do become a little bit sheltered.
Really? Oh,
and I think
yeah,
that
I can see that.
being sheltered is a really poor thing to do to your kid.
It's scary, yeah.
I think, yeah, I'm a big proponent of experience and, learning from your mistakes. I'm 19 years old, and so everything I've ever learned is from my own mistakes, not really from what I've been told. I had to mess up the math problem before I did the math problem right is a fundamental example of that. So no, I probably wouldn't.
Do you think that that's something
I'm sorry. It depends on the school system. If the public school system is notoriously bad, A, I probably wouldn't be living in that county. B, I mean, assuming financially I can live in a safe county,
Right.
safe,
I know what you mean. Yeah.
I would put them in public school.
I got you. Do you think that's like something that the parent like would be able to figure out if their kid would be good in private school or public school, or do you think that that's something that they kind of just have to choose and
I think
pray?
I
Because it seems like it worked out for you, but for some kids it ended up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
shelter.
grateful for my experience in private school because it taught me a lot. I got a lot more intimate teaching, and I met some people who taught me a lot of lessons.
Yeah.
And you know, some of my good friends I still go there. I still talk to like 3 people there.
Really?
I don't really talk to too many of them.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, like I'm cordial with all of them, but I still talk to like 2 or 3. But what was the question?
Oh, it was basically just like, as a parent, do you think you can know if public or private school is
I
good?
think
or is it just a
I'm
guess?
pretty firm, and I think the parent chooses for the kid,
Yeah.
not based on what the kid does. But like they know they want to put their kid in private school. Like an example of this is like if a parent is religious,
Yeah.
they'll want their kid. Sometimes they want their kid to go to a religious school that matches
Yeah.
their religion.
Did you ever send your kid to military school?
No, I don't think so. I think that's no, I don't think so.
Even if he's like acting up or nothing, what would you do? I guess that is a hard question.
It's a
dude.
hard question. I really don't know.
That's hard to answer as a 19-year-old.
It's like, what would I want my parents to have done in that situation?
Right.
I'd probably just want them to like treat me like an equal, sit
Yeah.
down with them and say, why did you do this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And go from there. Like you can tell if they sit down with intent to like do something or intent to like listen. And so it's like not intent to teach, not intent to prove them wrong, intent to listen.
Right.
I'd love to get to the point with, if I have kids someday, where it's like why'd you do that? Like talk to me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I'd like
I
to
think
as
that'd
well.
be huge. And so it's like, what do you want? If I acted up, I would want my parents to come to me and be like, what, like rather than just grounding me, like why did you do that? Like let's fix I think that when you ground your kid, you're kind of taking the symptom, or you're solving the symptom, not the disease. You know what I mean? And so you're stopping it for a short period of time, but it'll come back.
Right.
Like the behavior still. But yeah, what about you? All right, guys, make sure to subscribe to the aowhodis channel.
Crazy timing.
Yeah, whatever. What about you?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I agree with you. Like, I think that problem is derived much farther back in the childhood, and so.
Yeah, and it's all true. Like, well, why did the kid?
Yeah, and normally a lot of times it's parent caused as well, and so. Honestly, maybe those parents are more likely to put their kid through military school because they don't really want to deal with it.
Easier.
Yeah, it is. It's just like, oh, my kid's acting up.
throw
Send
money
him
at it.
away. He
Yeah.
comes back, perfectly fine kid. It's like, no, that's not how it works. But I wouldn't do it. I'm actually also with you as well. Like I put my kid through public school too. I went through public school.
Yeah.
The experience there
I
is amazing.
True. I just try to teach. I mean, I try to teach them as much as I can beforehand. It's like do your thing, do your experience. I think experiencing things is very important. It's just have a good frame of like rather than saying don't do this. Here's why you should not do this. I'll let you make your decision.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so it's like when you give the kid the freedom and the resources to make the decision, usually they make the right choice.
Right.
An example of this is if I go down and I say, like, I'm really motivated. I'm going to go down and do the dishes for my family. You know what I mean? I'm going to go down and do the dishes. I'm going down, walking down the stairs. My mom, she comes out. She says, Alexander, go do the dishes. Don't want to do the dishes anymore. You know what I mean? And so it's like, if you think you'd made the choice, you're a lot more incentivized to follow through. How do you feel about kids who are sheltered?
Sheltered kids?
It's like, why do you think parents do that? And do you think it has any merit?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that, I don't want to say that, I think it's a little bit more than black and white of just wrong or right. I mean, obviously there's reasons why parents do it. I think parents don't even, for the most part, notice that they're doing it. I think that that's something that like every parent thinks of when their kid's an actual baby and kid, but as they get older, they don't even see it as sheltering anymore. They kind of just see the kid as part of them still, and so I don't think that they like there's a certain point where the kid's not just a part of them anymore. The kid's their own person, but they still don't see it like that, and so I think that sheltering a kid, let me see. I mean, generally, like I don't know, man.
rather, let me try another question.
Yeah, help me out.
How much freedom would you give your kid? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if one end is super sheltered, one end is no control. Where would you lie? At a night as a 19-year-old.
Yeah,
so
of
let's
course,
just
you know.
grain of salt.
Well, I think to explain my answer, I'll use an example. I think the answer is, for me, is it really depends on the kid. And I know that's an easy answer, but like take for example me and my sister. Me and my sister had wildly different high school experiences. She did the exact opposite of me, where she I guess best put, she rebelled against the parents. She had a rebellious stage where she'd go out, stay out late, not listen to my parents, all of that. And my parents didn't give her much freedom because of that. And that kind of just made it worse. And so with me, they did give more freedom, but not just that. They understood that, they actually talked to me, and they understood that I work better under more freedom. And so in the case of me and my sister, the more freedom you gave my sister, like for example, going from middle school to high school, where in middle school you kind of have them on you all the time to get your stuff done. You don't have free time. You don't, like, you have time to work and the time that they tell you to do. But in high school, you actually get your own free time. In my experience, at least, like we had a free period that we could go. I don't know.
So not
I
my
don't know if it was always like that.
But no, I'm a
but
minority. Go ahead.
if you're sitting there and you're just doing your own thing, people aren't. Teacher might always come up and be like, "You have to be doing this." They kind of give you a little bit more leeway on. You have your own time. If you want to get your work done, you can. If not, that's on you. And I think some people can take that and see that and be like, "Okay, I have freedom. I don't have to do anything that they're telling me. I can go do my own thing," and they kind of just leave. Or you can be like, "Okay, I have the freedom. Now it's up to me to get my work done." Yeah. I have the freedom. Now it's up to me to get the work done. Let me, like, self-responsibility, And I think I flourished with more responsibility, like with more freedom. When I get more freedom, I take it more upon myself to do it. But my sister was kind of opposite, where the more freedom she got, the more that she might abuse that. And so for me, it kind of really depends on the kid.
I wonder, when people say it depends on the kid, like, when do you know your kid? Like, when do you decide? I feel like you can only tell in retrospect. You know what I mean? Like, when do you decide to start parenting your kid a certain way?
Yeah.
And what do you do pre-decision?
Yeah, I definitely know what you mean. I think that there's not really like one decision day, because it's always changing.
Sure.
Like, even it's like an everyday decision. Your kid's always growing, and his curfew is going to go up. So every day you have to, think about that. Or maybe not every day, but, every week or something, every time it gets older. So it's not like one big decision, like, okay, we have to decide now. Well, maybe there is, I'm not a parent. Maybe there is times like that, actually, where you're like, okay, the kid turned 14, it's time to figure it out, But I think it's more of like an everyday talk and think and make your decision,
Mm-hmm. I think that's when it comes in handy to like be parenting a kid like with a partner.
Yeah.
Two people.
Yeah.
Like two people to bounce ideas off of,
Seriously, yeah.
and like true communication between two people. I think is so beneficial. Somebody who you actually respect, not just a person that happened to birth your child. Like somebody you actually respect. You respect their opinion.
It makes me wonder how much my parents really talked about, like, parenting when I was a kid.
I am curious.
Like, how much did they? I know obviously they were stressed, but like, how much did they talk about it, and how much of it was just they just natural kind of just did it?
Yeah, I'm curious about that
how
too.
they wanted to raise me,
Yeah.
Like when I was in high school, did they ever talk about that? I'm sure they did, but
I'm sure they did.
they did a good job at keeping it from me.
My parents do a really good job about keeping the fact that they talk about me all the time.
Yeah,
They
real, right?
truly talk about me all the time.
Yeah.
And my sister. But I think that's just a part of being a parent.
Mm-hmm. I think so too. How much time were we at?
I don't know. I didn't check.
Oh, okay. I thought that's what we were going over there for.
No. I checked just because I wanted to make sure the front view was getting everything.
I got you.
Because I was like standing way off to this side, so I was like.
Oh, really? I got you.
Well, the front view.
I got you.
So it's not the front, but it's whatever we're talking about.
Well, I was looking at the time.
Oh, well, what are we at?
35.
35. Yeah, we still got a half hour.
Lucky less than I thought.
Oh, man. All right, guys.
This couch is too comfy for
Owen's down. We still have so much to do tonight,
Yeah,
too.
it's okay.
We can't really afford to not do it either.
Okay, that's what it is. I'm a trooper.
Yes, sir.
I'm just a dramatic trooper.
We start late tomorrow, don't worry.
Can we?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Late to this guy is like 8 a.m., bro.
I try to. I'm not an early morning person, but I try to be.
You're not?
No, dude.
Really?
When the first 10 minutes of my waking up, I want to kill everybody.
Yeah.
Like the worst thoughts you could possibly imagine.
Yeah.
Times 2 is what I'm thinking, and then I just wake up and I'm like, oh wait, like.
Yeah, but there's no way that anybody wakes up like that, though. There's no way anybody wakes up happy.
Sure.
That's bullshit, bro. That's BS.
Yeah, you're probably right. I don't wake up happy.
I mean, like after that first 10 minutes, how do you feel then? That's the question.
I feel happy that I woke up.
You're a morning person.
No. I'm still dead inside, but I'm glad I did this. It's like after a hard set, you're like, that sucked. I actually wanted to kill myself.
Yeah.
I don't think I can say that, but I'm gonna leave it in, and we'll see. I'm gonna leave that in, and if we get demonetized, we know why. But after, you're very glad you did the hard thing.
Right. But you can function fine.
No. So my morning routine is like 6 hours long. You know what I mean? Like I'll wake up, either go to the gym for 2 hours or do nothing for 2 hours. Now it's been nothing because, a lot of
no gym
issues, but I'm hoping that I can get myself sorted enough to where I can go to the gym often. And so I'll do that in the 2 hour block. And then after that is 4 hours of just like, I call it balls work, moving the ball work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I call it balls work. So I'm doing my ball work for the next 4 hours.
Nice.
And so that's me. So I'm really trying to stop scheduling things before like 12:31, like across the board. But by then I'm woken up.
Wow.
It's like either after the gym or it's like I'll give myself time, whether it's at the gym or not doing anything and just like relaxing to like wake up and then I'll work. And then my work is like deep creative stuff. Like I'm editing this stuff. So it's super creative, and so that kind of wakes me up as well.
That wakes you up. Yeah. That would put me to sleep. 100%.
Well, I mean, it's creative stuff. Like not just editing mindlessly, like thinking. About like what am I gonna put, when am I gonna cut, stuff like that.
Yeah,
and learning as well.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It would still put me to sleep, especially in the morning time. I would genuinely fall asleep on my office chair.
That's interesting.
Ever since I've been trying to gain weight, I've been so tired,
like food
dude. 24/7, literally. Especially after I eat too.
Usually it's when people eat. Like usually when people are cutting, that's when the naps occur.
Really, that makes no sense to me.
It makes a lot of sense to me.
Because. That actually does make sense. It just doesn't match. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I've been eating a lot, and I've been so tired. I don't know what to do. Just suffer.
You doing caffeine at all?
No caffeine.
You want to keep it like that?
I mean, caffeine doesn't really wake me up too much.
Do you want to do caffeine right now?
Caffeine?
Yeah.
No, I'm chilling. It makes me tired. I drink it.
Why is your body like opposite?
Yeah, right?
Truly.
Yeah, drinks.
You owe me a soda.
No.
You owe me
a caffeine, yeah. You owe me a coffee.
I am trying to cycle off caffeine.
Really? Good luck.
I heard it's great.
I heard it sucks to
I'll tell you what, going through caffeine withdrawals, I think I know what heroin addicts feel like.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
It's easier
But caffeine withdrawals are crazy. But I've noticed that when I pass the withdrawal stage and post, like, getting off it a little bit, I'm, like, better.
Really?
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not, like, a high or a low. Yeah. I'm just, like, more stagnant. And so I'm not super high or super low. I'm just
normal?
I guess you would define that as normal.
I got you.
And so it's better. I prefer it like that.
So you prefer no coffee then?
I do caffeine in the morning, but like 100 milligrams. Okay. And so it's like, you know what I mean?
That put me to sleep, bro.
Which is crazy. Yeah. Dude, I used to do the same thing. I used to like take 200 milligrams of caffeine, just like, I love the taste of energy drinks. Yeah. If energy drinks had no caffeine, I would be so happy. Pretty good. They got to make a ghost energy drink that it doesn't give you cancer, A, and B,
good stuff.
that doesn't have any caffeine in it, just for the taste. Love that stuff.
Don't know. What if
Maybe
the
that's
caffeine is the taste?
I was thinking about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. What if you just like the taste of caffeine?
Oh my gosh, I'm addicted.
Yeah.
Oh
Truly.
my
Like
goodness.
I'm gonna get you a caffeine-free Ghost, and you're gonna hate it.
You're right.
Because you're gonna be like, what is this? This is just bad soda.
This is just sparkling
This
water.
is just crappy. This is literally.
Man.
It's just really sugary sparkling water.
Mm. What do you think you're gonna?
I'm not sure.
Sorry about that. What do you think you're gonna do to make yourself less tired?
Oh no, there's nothing to do, bro. There's just you see me getting tired. I don't really
What do you think you're also gonna do about the hole in your pants?
Oh, I don't know, mend it maybe. I got them from Target, so I might just buy another pair.
Oh, okay. I was really hoping he didn't notice.
Really?
And he's like, "Oh my gosh, I have a hole in my pants."
No, I ripped it on the way to yours.
Oh, did you really?
Like last time I came here.
Oh, okay.
Well, not here, but on the way to yours. But I don't know. It happened ever since I started eating again. So I think just keep eating it until I'm normal.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that it works out. Like, what do you want me to say? There's nothing that I can tell myself right now to get me to stop eating. I gotta keep eating.
No,
You know what I mean?
you should.
But I don't want to. Caffeine's not gonna work. Maybe crack. No. The calm down and probably put me to sleep.
Crack would put you to sleep.
Crack would put me to sleep. Man, I don't know how they do it.
Yeah.
Gotta go out and hustle.
I feel like I gotta take.
I respect the grind because they will stop at nothing.
Seriously. Like
That's the entrepreneur right there.
entrepreneur. That's an entrepreneur,
Yeah.
dude. He's making money. Goodness.
It's not even a want, that's a need. Dude, can we harness the power?
Of what? Crack addiction?
Yeah,
Heroin addiction?
All right, we can't do crack until we've done 16 hours of work, and then we do it. And then no. Yeah.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
I think we should, maybe not crack.
Mm.
Maybe like apple juice or something.
Mm.
Like we can't, like let's starve ourselves.
All
Well,
right.
I'll starve myself and you just keep eating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not allowed to eat and you're not allowed to stop
There
eating
you go.
until we're done working.
Oh, dude, which one's worse?
Probably which I don't know. Would you die? Well, probably. Yeah.
Force feeding would be
Me
worse.
and him are truly the polar opposite humans.
Yeah.
Like we have the opposite problems in like every way.
Dying from force feeding would gotta be worse than dying from starving.
You think?
Yeah.
Worse?
Yeah. 100%.
Probably.
Because starving, it's like.
Because starving is just like a slow, painful, just like you just kind of curl up and die.
Exactly.
With your thing,
You
it'd
got
be
your
like,
force. That's a whole.
like
That's
you
a.
just gotta you gotta do it. It's suicidal.
It's literally.
I don't know if I can say that on the podcast.
And then you'd vomit, and then you just gotta keep eating.
Yeah.
That'd be tough.
You gotta eat while you're vomiting.
Yeah. I don't even know if I could. I
Oh,
wouldn't
I'd
be able
tr-
to
I
kill
couldn't,
myself.
yeah. I no.
I'd take like 2 bites, and I'd be like.
I'm full.
Yeah.
He'd smell it, and he'd be like, "I'm done, dude."
Dude, I wish you were bulking too. That'd be cool. Cause then we could go to like those restaurants where we like eat as much as we can. We could bulk
Yeah.
up together.
Yeah.
Bro, why don't we bulk up together for real? You ever thought about that?
I truly,
Like, why don't you want to gain weight?
I do. I mean, the right weight.
Muscle,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to bulk up without working out as well.
Oh yeah.
And so
that makes sense.
I want to get myself in the place where I can start working out again.
Right.
And once I do that, it's bulking season.
Bulking season?
Mm-hmm.
It pretty much is. I mean, it's almost winter.
It's winter. Yeah, winter arc, which is the dumbest thing in the entire world. Forget I said that.
Wow.
I actually want to end everything.
Wow.
But because an art, David Goggins said this thing that I really like. And I don't really like David Goggins because
Who's gonna carry the boats?
yeah, I think he promotes like unhealthy amounts of trying really hard. But he did say this thing I really like. It's not an arc; it's a circle. It's not a season. It's like a life. You know,
Nice.
it keeps repeating.
Nice.
The work keeps repeating. I really like that. Take notes. That's good.
You take notes, bro. You gotta open that shit.
You're right. I was trying. I'm trying to. Well, okay.
Just draw a circle.
I got you. Don't worry.
Oh my gosh.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's the worst circle. It's probably not even gonna come up on camera.
That's funny.
Whatever.
Dude, I wish you were bulking. Then we could say screw this, make a mukbang channel.
Mukbang, dude.
Mukbang? Is it?
Goodness, holy
I
crap.
don't know Korean. I hope that's Korean. Ramen
Not
sounds
Korean.
so
I
dumb.
don't
Is it
think
really
it's
not?
I'm
I thought
pretty
it
sure
was.
it's not. Mukbang?
Mukbang.
Uh-uh.
What is that? What does that sound like to you? Come on.
Alright,
That's
you're right.
yeah. But then we could do that, and then I could actually bulk up.
Yeah.
We could have 2 channels, one for working out and one for eating.
Dude,
Yeah,
if I didn't want to not record in gyms,
Yeah.
I'd totally do like working out podcasts.
Facts.
Like Chris
I would love that
Williamson
too. Yeah, that'd be cool.
does this thing where he like occasionally works out with like Chris Bumstead and Alex Hormozy, and they do like an hour long just like them working out.
Oh, that's cool.
Sick.
Chris Bumstead, really?
Oh yeah, he's worked out with Chris Bumstead a couple times.
What? Alex Hermosi?
Love C-Bum. No, Alex Hormozy and Chris Bumstead worked out together, dude.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's cool.
well, Chris
what,
Bumstead
what a
uploaded it.
path to cross.
Alex Hormozy
Okay.
wasn't good enough, or I'm sorry,
Really?
Chris Bumstead wasn't good enough for Alex Hormozy. I'm just kidding. I love both of them. They're
Yeah.
great. But yeah, they did. It was a really good video.
Cool.
More entertaining, like than educational, of course. But if you
Yeah.
got,
I want to see Sam Sulek and Chris Bumstead together. That'd be a cool one. They're both awkward though, so it might be awkward.
I don't think is Chris Bumstead awkward.
Maybe not awkward. I just think just a little bit quieter. Sam's definitely quiet.
Yeah,
he's
just doing
got
something.
that like yeah.
Yeah.
You
How
know,
much bulk do you think is too much bulk? Like, do you like Sam Sulek's physique, stuff like that?
I mean, I think I don't love it. I mean, I think that's unhealthy. That's why I think it's too far. But that would be my line.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't go for that. I'd go for I'm 135 right now, and I think goal weight would probably be like 185. I'd be 6'2", 185, something like that.
I definitely want to get a lot.
For me, obviously, it's
Yeah.
different for everybody.
I definitely want to. I'm in the same boat, but I definitely want to get a lot more muscle. I'm so pumped to get back to working out when I can.
Me too.
Dude, do you remember, dude, when we had another business venture we wanted to do a couple years ago, and we were like so pumped to do like this summer we're gonna wake up, work out, and work for 10 hours.
Yeah.
And dude, I'm down to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this winter, dude.
We definitely work. Or
Wake
summer.
up,
Oh, wait,
work
this
out.
winter?
I'm telling you, wake up, work out, and then work,
Wake up, work out, work.
and then go to sleep,
The 3
and then,
W's and sleep.
and then and then repeat.
Yeah, I'd be down.
Me too.
What time do you wake up?
It depends. Now, like 6:30, 7. I have my alarm set for 5. Dude, I cracked the code on alarms.
Really?
Oh my goodness. So I have my alarm set for 5:30, and then 5:35, and then 5:45.
Okay.
And
That's
that
the trio?
combination, I did so many different combinations.
Yeah.
That combination matches. So you want your desired wake up time minus 30 minutes plus, and then that's your first alarm. Second alarm plus 5 minutes from there. So if your desired wake up time is 6 o'clock, 5:30 is your first alarm. 5:35 is your second alarm. 5:45 is your third alarm. And then you're up around 5:50, 5:55. You're probably out of bed. And then you're ready to go by 6. Like you're ready to like get out of bed by 6. You know what I mean?
But then you also get 30 minutes less of sleep.
Sure, I guess so. But okay, so let's say if you're desired, yeah, you do. But
Yeah.
there's a cost, like that's the cost.
See,
But I
and
think it's
then
worth it.
the pro would be what? You wake up more
Basically
refreshed?
guaranteed to wake up. No, like I would sleep through my alarms. You know what I mean? But now it's like that. For some reason, that combination works really well for me.
Well, how did it fix your not waking up from the alarms?
I don't know. It's just a combination of alarms in sequence. Like so, I'll stop the first one. I'll stop the second one.
Oh, so you wake
And
up to
then-
them, but then you be pressing snooze?
No, not snooze, off. And then but I know the next one's coming. And so the next one's off.
Let's see.
And then and here's a pro tip. My roommate taught me this in freshman year. Put your alarm outside of reach.
But what does it
So-
fix?
You have to get up to.
No, the one before that.
Oh, it I don't know, that sequence of times when I hit the third alarm at 5:45, I'm just in bed until like 5:50 and then I'm up. Versus when I do 3 alarms not in that sequence, I just go back to sleep.
So what? I get it, but like to me it sounds like
right.
Your problem is that
That's why it was mind-blowing for me.
You hear the alarm, and you're like, no, I don't like that. Let's press snooze. But because the alarms are set up in a certain minute order, you're like, oh no, that's a good time. Let me. Like it's just because it's
exactly
because of the alarm before it.
Precisely.
Or the alarm after it.
For 2 alarms before it.
Oh my god.
Because of the 2 they pre-woke me. They pre-woke me up. Dude, like I'm dead serious. Like my phone's recording, I would totally pull like I have those alarms in sequence.
I believe you. I don't think you're lying. That's not the
like today I needed to wake up at 7.
Yeah.
And I had like a 30-minute leeway.
Sure.
And so I was like 7:05.
Wait.
7. Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. Am I messing this up?
6:30, 6:35,
no,
6:45.
7, 7:05, and 7:15. And I was up by like 7:20.
Okay. Yeah. So it makes no sense.
I was out of bed by like 7:20. Yeah. It
doesn't,
bro.
But if it works.
Dude, it works. You know what I mean? It works. It works great.
I don't see how it stops you from pressing stop.
But yeah, I mean, when college started, I
had that problem.
Started waking up really early. Or my version of early. But I mean, I think it's great. Like you get so much more done in the morning than you do in the evenings. Mm-hmm. And so I think, I mean, Alex Hormozy says this, but it's like the first thing you do when you wake up should be the thing that matters most. And so for me, it's like working out. That's the thing that matters most. And when I can't do that, I'm just like doing nothing, just waking up for that time. Or like I'm trying, like I'm really, but
Why do it first?
That's his philosophy, and I've noticed it work well for me too. Just because if it's the first thing you do, A, you get it out of the way, and B, you do have more energy in the morning than you do in the nighttime. So if you wait until the evening to do a thing, you're like a lot less likely to do it rather than waking up and now you're up, you're ready, and now I can do this thing. Mm. And it's very, very powerful to have things done, like a whole workout done by like 8 a.m. when most people haven't even gotten up and are like complaining about their 8:30 a.m. classes. That's a mind shift that's very, very powerful. You know what I mean?
Mm. With the cost of not being able to do anything in the nighttime.
You can also do stuff in the nighttime.
Well, you wouldn't be able to. You'd have to go to sleep earlier because those people stay up later.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. But I mean, I'm saying you get a lot. You like quality of work in the morning is a lot better than the evening for me. Mm-hmm. For me, and that's why the working out's important, and then the work, and then by like 12:31, I'm like usually done. Mm-hmm. And that's what's worked well for me. So if you guys are trying to work on things, try that.
Yeah. Set those alarms up perfectly.
Start waking up. I mean, try the sequence. The sequence is crazy. The sequence, I think, is really, like, it took me, like, 2 years to know that sequence.
Really?
No, probably, like, 4. If you count, no, like...
Just from trial and error?
Yeah, of, like, I didn't even know I was trial and erroring, but I was, and I got there. And, man, is it great.
Yeah, that's interesting. I do almost the exact same thing, just from, not trial and error, just from doing it.
Oh, really?
Like, I'll do 3 alarms, like... My alarm when I wake up, 5 minutes after, and then 10 minutes.
I usually do it 30 minutes before I want to wake up.
I don't do that because I want to sleep.
Yeah. And I also can run pretty fine on like 5-6 hours of sleep. And then if I'm not like, I'm sorry.
Normally I am, bro. I've just been eating. That's what changed.
That's interesting. What are you eating?
Today? Well, like, today I'm just tired from last night, but only 700 calories. I thought.
Today?
2 Chick-fil-A sandwiches.
Oh, yeah. The Mr. Beast Feastables bar.
Oh, yeah. That's another 100 calories.
I just knocked that on your way
home. I didn't finish it, but...
Well, you could. It's like just knock it out on your way home.
Melted.
And maybe grab some more food before bed. Because if you get tired, then just down some food and then go to bed. But Mr. Beast Feastables bars are really good.
They're pretty good, yeah.
They're 9 out of 10.
Really?
You know what I mean?
I'd give them a 5 out of 10.
And also, I'm a big...
9 out of 10, bro? Yeah. There's no way. Your scale is so messed up. Have you ever rated anything an average?
Everybody knows. I'm kidding. I'm so sorry. Keep going.
Have you ever rated anything a 5 out of 10?
No.
Like, I don't think that people rate things on average. You know what I mean? Like, I think people's average is a 6 or 7. If your thing is average and I tell you a 5, that sounds insulting. I don't think it is, though.
It's above average.
Mr. Beast's bar, there is no way that was a 9 out of 10.
It's better. What's a 9 out of 10 then for like a chocolate bar?
A chocolate bar? Probably.
You say Hershey's, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
No. Of course not.
Okay.
I'd say something that like you'd order at like the end of a restaurant. You know, that's a 9 out of 10 chocolate.
No, bar. Like
Chocolate
plastic
bar?
wrapper bar. Chocolate.
Crunch.
Is it 9?
But that's
All right,
that's
just
subjective.
preference.
Yeah,
That's
that
just
part's preference. But Mr. Beast bar is pretty much the most basic
I want to
chocolate
try
bar
the
I've ever
peanut.
had in
Well,
my
you
life.
had the milk chocolate flavor,
Right.
the basic flavor. I want
Right.
to try
What
the
we
peanut
had
butter
was
one.
was a average.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, sure. Well,
I'm down to try the other flavors. I
I'm
think
gonna
that'd be
try
cool.
the
They
other.
might be better.
We'll
they
do a
might be worse.
Feastables review. We'll do a mukbang.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
That work.
With just chocolate. It's the same amount of calories.
Just Feastables.
It's literally the same amount of calories as what we do for a normal mukbang.
I'm in the thick of it, everybody. No, I'm sorry. It's a joke. It's funny because of the meme, but it's kind of old. Thank you for laughing.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
I don't know, bro. The thick of it.
Are you looking at the time again? He
Yes.
just wants to be done with the podcast.
No, I'm not.
What are we at?
56.
56. All right, guys. But yeah, Feastables bars are really good. I'm also a big Prime guy.
Prom?
Yeah. And by the way, I don't want this to come off of like, it's not even about like, I'm not like a Mr. Beast, Logan Paul like super fan or whatever, you know what I mean? Because I know I defended Logan Paul in like one of the last episodes. I'm not a big super fan. I just really like Prime strictly because like I have the opposite problem of you calories wise. Prime is better tasting than Gatorade and like a quarter of the calories and more. You know what I mean? And so I think utility wise, it's huge.
So it's healthier?
No, not at all.
Not even close?
But calories wise, like I'm not drinking Gatorade to be healthy.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if I'm gonna drink Gatorade, I just flip it for a Prime. They taste better.
I see.
They have less calories, so it's like rather than like 120, it'd be like 25. And so like from a weight perspective,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so I like them a lot. I'm a big Prime guy.
I see.
Strawberry banana cold is my favorite flavor.
Strawberry banana. I've tried the red one and the blue one and the rainbow one. The rainbow one's really sweet. It's pretty good.
The red one's not great. They're very sweet.
Yeah.
Sucralose is
So sweet.
110%.
110% sucralose.
110% sucralose. Yeah, that's all that's in there really.
It's crazy. I'm starting to get good at analyzing. I can like taste something now. I can be like, oh, that's sucralose. That's sugar. That's aspartame. You know. I'm getting good.
I'm not good at that.
Uh,
I can tell if something's real sugar or not.
yeah. I mean, yeah. That's pretty much all I got.
Me too.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Circle.
I got this. Look at this. Alright, these are all really deep. But I'll ask after. I feel like for one of our podcasts, we should totally do like, oh dude, you know what I want to do for like our Christmas podcast? I want to upload a podcast in advance pre-Christmas, like record it in advance, upload it on Christmas.
Yeah.
Just like us, like in Christmas PJs by the fireplace, you know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
like doing a podcast.
I would love that.
Like fireplace in the center, like right there.
I would actually love that.
I would be down for that, dude.
Yeah,
That would be so great.
Totally could have done something for Halloween. I wasn't even thinking about that.
We gotta do
Could
something
have
for
done
Thanksgiving.
costumes, yeah.
Dude, we should do a mukbang for Thanksgiving. I don't want to do a mukbang for just regard. Oh, I guess you really want to.
Dang it. Oh, man.
Dude, we gotta do something for Thanksgiving,
Got me.
podcast wise.
Yeah, I'd be
We gotta
down.
do a theme.
All right, you be the turkey. I'll be the pilgrim.
Oh, good.
Oh,
We gotta do a theme for Thanksgiving. I'm pumped for that, dude. In fact, I'm writing this down. I'm not gonna write it down. It's in my head, and I'll also rewatch this so it'll like reaffirm in my brain. We gotta do like us in like Christmas pajamas on like by the fireplace,
I love that.
and we'll upload it on Christmas Day. We'll have a ton of Christmas themes prepared.
Oh, yeah.
Like Christmas topics to talk about. It'll be great.
that sounds fun to me, man.
Yeah.
I would, I'm still thinking about that mukbang. I'm sorry.
You want to do a Thanksgiving mukbang?
I just want to eat. I'm hungry, I think. No, I do want to do a Thanksgiving mukbang. How do you pronounce it?
Mukbang.
Are you sure it's not bong? Mukbang. That's what I've
Dude,
heard.
you smoke too much.
Come on. Selective hearing.
Yeah. What food do you want to do?
Probably like Thanksgiving. Can we do like the basic, can we get like turkey, mashed potatoes?
Dude, that is
I'm
like
thinking-
so much effort.
Effort?
Wait,
Well,
no, we're
I'll
not even
buy
gonna see
it.
each other until after
I'm
Thanksgiving.
not cooking. Dang.
So I guess we're not gonna do the Thanksgiving mukbang. Oh well. We'll do something for Christmas
do it
though.
over Discord or something for Christmas.
Do it on Discord.
But
yeah, you guys, we're gonna go out for a Christmas podcast, and by all out I mean different location and different outfits.
Yeah,
That's it.
That's a lot.
But yeah,
that's a lot.
Maybe
a fireplace, but no promises.
Oh no, guaranteed fireplace.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat up a fireplace. One time I made a fireplace in Minecraft, and it was like so cozy, and it was like ambiance, and it had like you could feel it, and it was like near the Christmas season in real life, so it's like ready to go. Minecraft house, and it burned down my house.
Dude, me too. I didn't know it could go through blocks.
Dude, no, I said,
stupid.
I had like cobblestone there. I had cobblestone all around, and then like super like neat and tidy. I go away. I turn back. My room is gone, burnt to the ground.
No.
Burnt to a crisp.
That's painful.
It was on the Xbox 360, so I probably still have it.
Was that your OG world?
No. Dude, my Minecraft world is... We need to do a segment, like, just touring my Minecraft world.
I'd be down. Mine too.
Such a good Minecraft world. Survival only, no create, like, fully legit.
That's right.
In there for a couple years. I finished
Still the same one?
Yeah. Nice. I finished the secret base a couple months ago.
Secret base?
No, it's secret.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's under the waterfall.
Oh, nice.
It's secret.
Okay.
You didn't see it completed. I completed it. Brother.
You like Batman?
I am Batman.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we won't hold up your guys' time anymore. We won't keep you guys anymore. We won't keep you guys anymore. That we're gonna call it.
Yeah.
We'll actually have to do another one tonight, which we can't back out of because. But we'll figure it out.
That's right.
I hope you guys have a safe day. Say hi to the wife and the kids. I hope you. What do I say on these podcasts? I forget how I ended it. No, don't tell me. Don't you dare tell me because.
Okay.
Don't tell me. I got it. All right. Well, y'all have a great day. So I heard you whisper it, dude, but I knew it in my head. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye.
See ya. All right, you ready to like spend another 3 hours recording?